Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on Palantir just 4 days ago, to be precise on August 15th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $181.47 at pre-market hours and $181.02 at regular hours. And at this point my main assumption was that we have to see the retracement that potentially should land somewhere at $152 mark, something like this. And right after that, depending on the structure of this retracement, I should do another update in order to show you its upcoming movements. And guys, take a look right here. We were at this point at $181.4 somewhere here, and since I made my previous video, this asset lost about 15, almost 16% to its value. And it is still, take a look right here, this is the overnight trading for Palantir Technologies, and it is at $152.77. And guys, this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis. But guys, wait a second, let me show you that I showed you in my previous video that we have two very similar patterns. First pattern happened back in February of this year, right after they crashed the previous earnings report, and the second pattern is happening right now. And guys, take a look right here again. If I zoom out and turn off all the tools, you can see that these two patterns worked perfectly well. You can see that in February of this year, this asset went higher. It was let's switch to daily time frame. It was at oversold condition, and it had a substantial movement to the downside that pretty much removed all the profits right after their earnings report. And the same pattern we can see at this very moment. And guys, this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, for now, you can join my Patreon account. You can join two tiers of my Discord group. One of them costs you $50 a month, and you will have 30-minute one-on-one Zoom call once a month. But if you join with the gold tier, you will have a weekly one-on-one training session with me for just $150 a month. And guys, to be honest, this is the most popular tier for my patrons right now. And let me show you a sneak peek on the most recent activity in the Discord group. Just recently, I published the recap of the week of July 28th through August the 3rd. And let me quote you this. On Monday, I prepared a list of 13 tickers that looked most promising for short positions. As of August the 6th, 10 of them delivered returns ranging from 0.33% to 24.4%, an average profit of 6.1%, while only 3 tickers showed a potential loss between 0.85% and 1.74%, an average loss of 1.22%. More detailed information is available in the attached images. And you can see that I made this call on July 28th, and I wrote, here's a list of tickers that might present shorting opportunities. Please remember, this is not a blind trade signal. Further technical analysis is required before taking actions. And here is the list of the tickers that gained substantial profits. It is 10 of them, and only 3 went in completely opposite direction. I also gave a direct short scalping recommendation on Tesla and Oracle. Both brought an average profit of around 1.5%. In addition, I identified one ticker suitable for a medium-term short position. If you'd like to know which company that is, join my Patreon. As usual, I provided a detailed market overview and analyzed the following tickers: SPY, BBAI, NOV, UNP, NEO, UAA, and CRWV. So guys, if you want to be a part of this amazing community, join my Patreon.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And guys, let's take a look at some fundamentals. What was the reason of this retracement? Fundamentally, if you type in Google search bar PLTR stock and switch to new stuff folder, you will not find the news. What is the reason of this major sell-off? On top of that, the long-term bull of Palantir Technologies, Arnie Trezi, he didn't post any tweets, any mentions about the most recent Palantir's sell-off. And I have to admit that it is totally okay because it is a psychology. It is a human being psychology when they like when their asset goes higher, and they don't like when their investment are losing its value. And that is why technical analysis works perfectly well. And by the way, guys, let's turn on all the tools. Let me show you on an hourly time frame. You can see that I was anticipating this retracement for quite a long period of time. If we take a look at my YouTube channel, and if I sort all the videos by Palantir PLTR ticker symbol, you can see that the most recent video I made on August 15th, and it was titled "Do not buy PLTR. PLTR will watch out for these signs. Detailed explanation of PLTR's movement for the next week." And I told you that it has to go lower. Previous video I made for my patrons. You can see it was made on August the 7th, and it is unlisted. In this video I do this retracement to the downside. I was expecting this movement, and since I made this video, this asset gained just less than 2% to its value and went much lower. And it pretty much hit again the crucial level that I marked back in the days, $152.76. It is exactly at this level right now. You can see it right here. On top of that, wait a second, let me show you another video that I made on August the 3rd. And it was also titled "Do not buy PLTR stock unless this happens. It will save you a lot of money." Guys, August the 3rd was the date right before they disclosed their earnings report, and I told in that video that you have to be cautious because in the short-term perspective this asset could have one more leg to the upside. But if you want to invest in this asset, this was the worst point where you can do it, because from this level, yes, it went higher. Wait a second. It went higher for almost 19.3%, but within just 2 weeks it lost, guys. It already lost about 3% of its value. That is how technical analysis works, and that is why you can rely on my technical analysis as a part of your due diligence. So what should we expect next, guys? Let me show you that. Wait a second. If you again, if you pay your attention to the most recent news related to Palantir, if you type in Google search bar PLTR stock and switch to new stuff folder, so you can read these several news, and you will not find any bad signs fundamentally for Palantir for the last several I would say weeks or so, even months. But the only reason why this asset moves to the downside is their technical parameters. You can see that on a weekly time frame it formed bearish divergence. On a monthly time frame it is still at extremely high level at 94.27, and it has to have a cool down. You can see that it is starting to form a quite ugly bearish candle that it formed again on at the very beginning of February. And guys, this is how technical analysis works. You can see the patterns that might appear again and again on certain assets. And this is the perfect example of this type of patterns. And what should we expect next? Guys, let's switch to, let's say, 2 hours time frame, and you can see that our RSI for now on a multiple time frames, on a multiple smaller time frames, like 3 hours, it is at extremely low levels, below 11 points. 4 hours time frame, it is also at extremely oversold condition at 16.6 points. 2 hours time frame, 8.66. 1 hour, 10.89. 45 minutes, 13.01. And guys, this means well, Palantir might have a bounce to the upside to unload this substantial sell-off, and do not be confused. It will not be its bottom. It will not have a trend reversal. I would say the likelihood of its V-shaped correction is not so high. That is why let's zoom out to a bigger scale, to a little bit bigger picture, and let's turn on all the tools. Guys, this retracement of ABC in just ordinary ABC shape might have just A wave, might form just A wave to the downside. Then it has to have a bounce to the B wave and another leg to the downside that will land probably lower. And I cannot project this price target despite the fact that if this asset, let me adjust this tool a little bit, if this asset, let's switch to 3 hours time frame. If it completed the internal third wave from this bottom to this top, you can see that we might land somewhere at least at $142.5 or $143 mark. But this will happen only after this B wave is formed, and we will start to go to the downside and will break this bottom of the A wave. This is just a projection that potentially it might be the bottom of the A wave, and yes, I expect the bounce to the upside, and I would say that it might be decent long opportunity, but very short in terms of the time. And that is why, guys, be cautious. I will do another update within next couple of days in order to show you its next potential movements. But if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed.